Hey everyone, it's iMage and uh, yeah, so the video didn't exactly come out the day that it was planned to. I actually went on a bike ride and then stayed at a friend's house, so didn't get back until like this evening, and then it's my sister's birthday, so I drew her a picture of this character that she likes from anime thing. She's 19. So wow, I'm pretty laggy right now. It's ridiculous. I honestly never lag on this computer. But let's see, what I was saying was I was going to talk about stuff that I liked, and I decided to actually just kind of change it. Now, did I lose? Nope. Okay. Wow, that was ridiculous. But I decided to change it to like a more like a RuneScape kind of just overall me discussing stuff, and then I'll just stop when I run out of things to say. And let's start off by going. I have 21,000 loyalty points, so I'm just gonna browse through here while I talk. So I actually started playing RuneScape in what was it, 2006, in the summer of 2006. I started with my friend got me into it. This is like my best friend. And he's like, oh yeah, you should try this game. So I played with him for a bit, and he told me that Mage owned, and I wanted to be like really good at Mage, so I went and got runecrafting up and stuff, and now I absolutely will not train runecrafting. Slows down prayer drain and increases prayer restoration from potions by 5%. Might get that. Sorry, but yeah, so I tried that, and then I kept on playing it. I actually got members. Basically every other one of my friends stopped playing it when I started, I guess. That's cool. But yeah, that was whatever. And then I actually got a, what is it? A 3-month ban or something like that, and then I came back and it was a permanent ban, but I got it appealed because it was crap. And then I got a permanent mute, which I also got removed after a year because they came up with that appeal system new thing. So I was pretty happy about that, and I started playing again for a really long time, and that's pretty much when I met my friend Chase. My friend Ben and I started playing. So it was me, Ben, and Chase, and Brandon, my other friend. So we were all playing again, and it was really fun. And that's pretty much why I'm still playing it right now. Now let's see what was going on in between then. I think I started playing 2006. What was that? It's 2011, almost 2012, 2006. I was in like, I'm a junior right now, and I'm just gonna quickly go 6 years, 6 years. So I was in like 5th, 6th grade when that happened. In the middle of that, I think. Oh gosh, a lot happened. 5th, 6th grade, they kind of group you with everyone else if you didn't know that, because like in America they just throw you all together. So I was in a bunch of classes with people that, in a bunch of classes, I was in one class. I forgot about that also in elementary school, with a bunch of people that now I wouldn't probably talk to. I don't talk to anyone from my elementary school. So yeah, and then back then I started to get into math. I really liked math, and that actually started just because I was good at it when other people couldn't get it. I mean, thinking back on it, I was confused on why they couldn't get it. But went into junior high. People told me to go to try to get into the higher math class. So I went and took that test, got into that higher math class, passed that, it's like an A. Literally, I've never gotten below an A in math, and I don't try at all. Freshman year in high school, didn't do the homework. I had math first period. It was in algebra 2. And I would come to school. I wouldn't have done the homework. I would copy off my friend right before she checked it, and then I would do the test, and I would actually get a better score on my math test than my friend would, which is kind of ridiculous. So he was kind of pissed at me during that time. Damn, the lag on this right now. But and that's actually how it's been for a while. We actually took calculus at the local university here in my hometown, and the same thing happened, except I wouldn't do the homework or pay attention. I would sit there and actually draw in the middle of class, and I wound up getting like ridiculous test scores. Like the midterm, finished it in 20 minutes, and I got 100% on that for calculus at my college, and that was fantastic. So I love math. I've never met anyone that has been equal to me in math until last year. Actually, my friend Forrest, he's a grade above me, but he took calculus over summer, and he's phenomenal at math. I've never like sat there and talked to him about it, but he can understand everything that I'm saying, and he tells me stuff that he does because he's actually going into linear algebra next semester, which is cool. He's pretty much, I don't know, like my match. Freshman year, I started out in this class called Intro to Chemistry, and that class is for people that pretty much couldn't pass chemistry, so they took that instead. And the cool thing about that was that I could take chemistry, but when I got into it, I was bored. I was getting like 100% on everything, and I went up and asked my teacher one day if I could switch into actual chemistry. It's like a month into the semester, and he's like, sure, we'll just go talk to the chem professor. I mean, teacher, sorry. And she just asked me if I was good at math, and I was like, yeah, I'm fantastic at math, don't worry about that. So I got into chemistry freshman year. It was pretty nerve-wracking because I was in a class with, I'm not sure if this is for everyone else, but I was in a class with a bunch of juniors and some seniors and stuff as a freshman, and I was the only freshman taking chemistry, and I was just like, okay. I passed that. I got some like award during the senior award ceremony. I don't know, maybe my school's weird, but whatever. The next year I took physics. I went on to physics because I wanted to, and then they opened up this thing where you could take classes at the college, so I was trying to switch out of my math class that I was in sophomore year to take calculus at Chico State, but that wouldn't work because it was way too late. And instead I found out that you could either take physics or chemistry there, but I was already enrolled in physics at my high school, so I took college chemistry sophomore year, which is general chemistry. I'm not sure what else to call it. Just in my university it's called general chemistry, and I took semester 1, and I got the highest score in that class. This just sounds like me bragging, but I don't know, I like chemistry and math. I mean, if you ask me about English, I suck some penis at English. I can't write an essay for crap, but but I can integrate and do coordination complexes like crazy. But yeah, so that happened. It was actually the professor that I had was my chemistry teacher's husband, which was pretty cool. He offered me a job this summer for chemistry, doing chemistry research at the university. He said it was a chance if I applied that I could get in, and they really wanted me to do it, so this summer I'm actually going to try to do that. But anyways, yeah, got a top score in his class, and then this semester I went on to take the second semester of general chemistry with my professor, who is Chinese. It was kind of confusing. She says stuff sometimes that, like log, she says log like loin, and it's just like, okay, I can deal with it, but there's no way that I would prefer it. She's a really funny professor though. She's awesome. Took that class this semester, got great scores, I guess, especially compared to the rest of the class, and then went on to the final, and I was actually stressed because when you take general chemistry 2 and you look back on it after the semester, nothing that you learned each unit is different. Nothing that you learn correlates with anything else. So I pretty much forgot everything. But I wound up getting an A on the final and was 10% above everyone else. Go iMage Rex. That's awesome. My name's Owen, by the way. I'll just tell you that. It's spelled E-O-I-N. That was a problem that I had growing up, because teachers would be like, Ewan, or Ewan, and I'd be like, no, I'm here, but don't say it like that. You guys sound retarded. And so that happened. That's pretty much this semester. That brings you up to this semester. Next semester, I'm going to be taking Calc 2 and first semester of organic chemistry at the college, and then just some classes at my high school. But I hate the high school, so whatever. Let's see. That's pretty much my academic. Sport-wise, I run track. Freshman year, I was actually the worst runner on the track team, for my track team, or first or second worst. That sucked, but it was really fun. And then last year, I actually got up to first or second best on the track team, because I work my ass off. I go to the gym every day, and I've been doing that for 2.5 years now, I think. So I'm actually, right now, I'm either the first or second fastest on the track team, or for at least hurdles. That's what I run, 300 hurdles and 400 meter 4x4. But it's not so fun anymore, because when competition hits, it really just sucks. And let's see, did I do anything else? I just did a science competition with my friend Forrest. He's actually like one of the coolest guys I've ever met. Honestly, he's pretty sick. Let's see, got into anime this year. If there's anything else I can think of. Do I have a relationship? No, I do not. I like this girl named Amanda, and I have for like a year now. But things didn't really work out for me with that. Like 6 months ago, they didn't really work out, and then just recently, she got a boyfriend, like maybe 3 months ago. And then yesterday, she got her wisdom teeth out, and I actually bought her roses and said, and she was super proud. She said I was the cutest person ever, sweeter than a boyfriend. So score for Owen. But other than that, nothing really. And I guess that's all, just a quick run through of what I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, I played soccer for 10 years. I could also include this. My work is actually refereeing for not professional, competitive soccer. So it pays $25 an hour. That's awesome. If you guys don't know, that's pretty fantastic. But the only downside is it's only 2 seasons a year. So winter and summer, I'm basically screwed for money. So I can't wait for that chem research thing. Hopefully it happens. You guys wish me luck on that. Other than that, I just wanted to kind of make a quick video talking about myself. I need to practice for that for college applications next year anyways. So thank you guys for listening, and if you guys didn't like this video, I don't care what you rate it, honestly. Go thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't really matter to me. I just kind of want to make this. If anyone wants to comment, I will gladly reply. And then, if you guys didn't notice, I've been slowly working on my progression to build up an inventory for Dagonoth Kings. So that's where I'm gonna head. And I will catch you guys later. See you guys. Thanks for listening again.